You inspiration. And welcome everyone to tonight's episode of Diaries of a Wimpy Graviturgist. And unfortunately, we are missing our Wimpy Graviturgist tonight, but which is chapter 71, I believe, which is just freaking insane. So, let's see. Last session, you did you got your shield made, your helm made, and you got Marlowe's armor finished.
Marlowe and Connell. Yep.
Yep. Yeah. You did some more last minute shopping. And you went back at Cobalt Soul and teleported to almost to the top highest peak, like in the Sirius Mountains North. If you look at the map where it says Mount Mentiri, you are the peak above Mount Mentiri. It was brutal when you guys went through the teleportation circle, and Marlowe did some communing. Alton set up the mansion. And Brightbeard and Connell went and did some recon. Going up the, like, wrapping around, I think like that Lord of the Rings, like, scene, kind of like that. It's not as carved, you know, but you guys...
Now all I imagine is Brightbeard trudging through the snow and Connell's just, like, walking on top of it. Dick.
You made it up to... like a shelf, and you saw something, but the way the light was, the snow, the wind, the blowing makes it hard to see something that isn't directly in front of you. And you saw the silhouettes of these creatures, and you heard this clicking sound. Yeah. They were, from what you could tell, it looked like they were scooping something out of the snow and then putting something down and packing the snow on it. They started to head off, and Brightbeard sent his beloved white bird, new familiar, to go investigate. And as the bird got into the radius of this cube, and that orange-ish, brown, green dust that you guys have seen several times now just exploded out and set into the snow, and just like kind of just pierced down. Now it's just like a circle, a 5-foot circle of gnarly brown snow. After that, you guys went back to the mansion, right? Everybody did, and you had a conversation, like a long one, I believe, with your Tushar's former partner. I don't know, like, did we leave off at the end of that conversation? I don't think you guys left the mansion.
We haven't left. No,
we didn't leave the mansion. Yet, no. Right. We had breakfast or whatever, and like we ended right there.
Yeah. Any other important? There's a dragon somewhere in the vicinity. a white dragon. You guys deduced that fact. So, all right. Well, then, the floor is yours. As you are in this chamber, Tushar and Aaron are. I'm messing it up again, ain't I? Yeah.
Irene?
He's Irene. Are off on one side, and Dorspira and Connell are, on the other side, and you guys kind of are still at this standstill as you come to the end of this conversation. Aaron's gonna close his eyes and mutter something, and you're gonna see one of Alton's servants bring like on their own trays a fucking shot of whiskey or something, and he probably looks like he needs this more than you, but he's not in a position to only do it by himself right now. So sorry. Shot.
Well, lads, not sure how long we can avoid the conflict ahead. What do you say?
Kill some fucking moon men.
You hear Alton in his voice say there is exactly 21 hours and 47 minutes until we have to exit the mansion. So you have some planned time if you want. But also think of when you leave, the light up here, it's not as as long.
And also, lads, I mean, if we wait too much longer, who knows how many will be there. At least now we have some solid intel.
Connor will kind of clear out some stuff in the middle of the table, and he'll think about it in some kind of paper / planning area kind of pops up, and he kind of draws out what he saw, kind of where they're lining things up, and just kind of what they're kind of expecting.
Gather up your things, lads and lass. I say we go take the battle to Ruidus.
Gotta do it eventually. I mean,
What we came to do. Bela, Tushar, Marlowe, are you coming?
Yeah, yeah, I'm coming. I think we need to be smart here, because we don't know, the nature of the relationship between this dragon and these moon people. So I just want to be cautious that we are not fighting both at the same time.
Yeah, well, I saw no dragon, but I miss things all the time.
it might be a good time to bring up that if things go poorly, we can potentially retreat.
Right. As long as go ahead.
Oh, so we're going to put the option on the table that we just reamed Irene out for using?
No, we retreat to regroup and kill them later. I'm just saying, if there's a lot of moon men and a fucking dragon comes down.
I agree. Perhaps we should set down a precedence of if a dragon shows up, do we run or do we fight?
Depends how many moon men are left standing.
Hey, well, only one way to find out, lad. And I'll pull out the rapier and tap my shield on my back.
So I felt the entrance to the cave upwards and north.
Oh.
Like around the mountain. Like you're on the south side.
Yep.
And yes, this is slightly upward. I think probably Kano and Nemo, your path led you up higher than where this is because it was closer to the peak.
Yeah.
Give me a history check.
Marlo?
Marlo, yes.
What are you, lass?
That's a 16 plus 2, 18.
18? Okay. Channeling this, like learning this, manipulating like every facet that you can. And I would say you probably gather that it's two separate things. And that, I mean, dragons don't team up with anybody. You would probably, it was probably a story that your grandfather told you about one of his adventures. Especially, the old ones. But you wouldn't want to disrupt it. You would know that. You would know, like, some kind of big, like thunder or like an avalanche. Then you probably have to fuck with that. But if you can teeter that line, I mean, I think you could gain all of that insight from your journeys and your tales and probably just Alton,
So I guess if we are smart about this, we would avoid the dragon at all costs and just directly fight them.
Yeah, we don't want to leave these creatures to their own devices and try to go around them. But who knows what kind of advantages they could gain on us. This is our advantage.
They don't know we're here.
Exactly.
Okay.
So even if they had an inkling, they don't know what kind of power we hold.
Well, promise me this, that we'll try to at least get some recon in first before we attack.
Certainly.
Fair. I mean, we'll try.
Well, on your word, Miss Marlowe. Not a second before.
I'm just saying, let's plan A be recon, let plan B be violence.
Don't
You
want to
say
start
the
any more
word and
fires.
You say the word and violence comes.
Okay.
I have supplies. If we do run into a dragon, can we meet at this point and I can get us out of here?
Where would you be taking us, lad?
Back to the soul.
Just because there's a dragon doesn't mean that our mission ends, lad.
Okay. I know where to use my spells. No, thank you, Master Dwarf.
And don't worry, Nemo, if you need a teleport, I can take care of it.
Thank you, Hunter.
Is it me or is it cold in here?
It's you! Shut the fuck up about the cold, Alton. Alright, are we getting a fight on or what? Recon or not?
Might as well get started.
The more we talk about it, the more they have time to prepare.
I would say let's get our reek on, and you guys can lead the way. Tushar, I. Are you able to fly around with those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I.
Sorry, I've been quiet. I kind of am mulling over all the variables, and I don't like it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. But yeah, I can fly.
You can fly. In this wind, your speed would be halved, but you
Oh
can.
yeah, it's a blizzard out there.
So.
Right. Shall I open the door then?
Might as well. But if we're going this way, should Marlo be close to the front?
I think Dorspier needs to put a shirt on though, or something.
Ah,
Rock
These
and roll.
nipples, ththese nipples are hard as steel.
I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna open the door to the mansion.
The wind and snow and just pelting, immediately disrupting, like, like how far you can see.
Right. Funnel, lead the way.
All right. Marlo, it was this way, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I can't believe those were the first words out of Dorspier's mouth in like 3 days. Okay, I'm sorry. I was having a moment.
Barlow's like,
yes.
like just inside the threshold. Brightbeard's looking at his beard's already covered. It's just laughing at Dorspierre.
Yeah, I'll take off off that way.
All right, what's the marching order? This is what I need to know. Connell?
Marlo, yeah, I'll be up front as well.
Okay.
I'll take towards the rear with Nipple Boy.
Okay. Tushar, you gonna be up front or in the middle?
I'll be in the middle.
Okay. And then
They,
also.
the nipples always point north, so if we ever get lost, you just gotta like.
This
What?
can't be the first things you say.
Tell the weather.
Why?
Yeah, they get hard as shit.
You've
it's
been
cold.
over a month.
It's true.
60% chance of the.
It's honestly, it's an ancient dwarven form of keeping direction. We go out in the mountains without our shirts on. Always points north.
All right. So, Connell, roll me a perception check as you lead the group up.
Would this be advantage or disadvantage or just regular?
No, I'm gonna say because you've been here, you kind of, I'm not gonna hit you with it. Just
Okay. 24.
24. Okay. Leading you guys along the path. It gets to points where, Tushar, you're walking behind Marlo, and there's these steps on this path where you just have to, like, pick her up and put her up there and hop up. The wind is pelting you, but you get to that landing where you saw the 2 individuals, and you look out, and there's no trees here at this, like, as the snow, like, stops for a second, does that whirlwind thing, you can see it's about a 50-foot oval. And also you can see as that's with that stoppage, like the snow drifts, you can start to see all of these like where they put they dug out these holes.
Yeah.
Like how it's a little bump and then it cuts across a little bit and it's a little bump, and you can start to map these out. Also, across looks like it leads up again.
So do we have to cross them, or is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know what happens. You've seen what happens
Yep.
when you touch
I
them.
I am going to stop the party, put my arm out, and just kind of point out each of the bumps. How far apart are they? Like each bump?
Probably 10 to 15 feet. It's hard to measure that. You just see
Would it be enough if we blew up one? Say, would it be enough to get everyone through, or would we have to do like multiple? That's more what I'm looking for.
It would be easier with this weather if you at least got a straighter path. You could probably get through it without blowing one up, but it's so windy. Like, you're holding on to the rocks, you know, like, and straightening yourself. You know, once you get up to this clearing, you could just get tumbled over, and that's kind of your thing. Yeah, I guess
at Connell's pointing out of the one, I'm gonna cast Find Traps.
Okay.
What are those?
What's the range on that?
You sense the presence of any trap within range, which is 120 feet area, that is within line of sight.
Okay. You peg out.
And it lasts for just one action, so it's just kind of confirming what he's pointing out, but maybe seeing more of them.
Yes. Yeah, and you pull out 14 that are scattered across this.
I will point out to Connell to see if we confirm. I'll kind of point out the 14 that I see.
Okay. Looking around them, I know you said if we go up, it gets a little dicey with the wind and everything. Is there a way that I can see that would be the best way to kind of maybe get around these, or at least get a better view?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are, you're a very high level, you know? You're good at assessing, this is your thing, man, assessing it. I would say that the only problem that you would assess is the speed of this wind as you get out onto this flat spot where you don't have anything to hold.
Yeah.
You know,
How
Marlowe,
far across
Alton.
is this area?
It's about 50, 55 feet. And then it kind of peaks up. And, you know, you can see the hill go up. And actually, you can see a little bit of the next cliff.
I want to turn to the group kind of like huddle mode if we can. And I just want to look at everyone and say, I know Dorspira and myself aren't the most dexterous of us all. The sneakiest. I could take him and I across if we need. I could dimension door us.
I'll be honest, I'm more worried about us blowing away.
There's that. I just know, as Miss Marlowe said, and with about the dragon, the more noise we make, the worse off we may be.
I agree. My only worry is if we get out there and the winds are too strong, kind of fucked.
I'll follow whoever's lead. I'll follow it.
If you would prefer to get out in front of it with Dorspira, that might be beneficial. I mean,
I just don't want to fuck up a stealth roll.
well, we wouldn't be stealthing past them, would we?
I don't want to just risking triggering anything.
Alton will speak up and he will say, he has some rope, and I can adjust density on one of you guys if you want to dimension door and create 2 points. You know what I'm saying? It feels like something Alton would bring up.
Here's a mechanic question. I don't think I can dimension door with part of a rope, though.
We could throw it to you.
What about my rope of mending?
Or a familiar, if a familiar wanted to fly it to me.
What if I give you?
Well,
Oh,
didn't
doesn't
you
matter.
kill Cassius last, like not 10 minutes ago?
I can use my mage hand. I can bring it over to you.
Solid. Me alone, or should I bring Dorspira?
If you're gonna do it, might as well bring someone.
And then we could anchor the other rope, the other end with Tushar.
And we could tie it to each of the beefy boys. I like it.
Yeah.
Lad, you
Boulders.
ready? And I'll put out my hand up to him, and then just like a Raiden Mortal Kombat lightning, just when we just onto the other side.
How hard is
Dorspira.
the nipple?
You-
I was
you
gonna
s-
tie the rope to the nip.
You sink like all the way down to the ground, which is probably just below your waist, as Alton cast the adjust density and made you twice as heavy. Just dig in. Mage-Hand takes a little bit. You know, you guys get across like this, and you're like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Maybe you bust out your pan flute, and you know the mage hand just slowly correcting.
Fluttering in the wind.
Yeah. And you
So
see-
yours is invisible, isn't it? So it's just like a
Yeah,
rope.
you
Just...
just yeah. And you guys see it. It overshoots, it comes back around, and
I'll
have-
tie a good, sailor's knot around good trucker hitch around Dorspira.
all right,
I
and
didn't even know each other on this level.
Tushar, the other end, ties around you. So, you guys want to go?
Yeah, I'll lead the
go-
way. Should we spread it out in case something happens?
Yeah.
No one.
I
Not
mean, you
everyone
just
blows
see
up.
like one spot that you kind of want to bend around or
Okay.
go in. It'd probably be easier to bend it like to the left because the wind instead of fighting.
Let's do
it.
that, and then we'll separate about 15 yards apiece. So like, Connell will go out, and then once he's like 15 yards out, we'll have Marlowe and all that.
Maybe I should go first,
If you want,
if you don't mind.
lead the way.
Yeah. Marlo will lead the way.
All right. Dexterity saving throw straight because you have the rope out.
Marlo's gonna take a deep breath before she does this.
Actually, it would be an acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't something coming at you. Like it's not like a spell or anything. This is more of you gaining your.
Okay. Well, a lucky roll for me is a 19 plus 2 is a 21.
21. Yeah. Is you find that sweet point? You're light. The two big boys got the rope nice tight, and you can almost use, like walk on the snow. You know, like you're when you're stepping, you're putting your weight on your arms, and you know you're keeping your movement light. Right across. Nemo, you see Marlo start to get close. Wind's picking up, but Marlo makes it there. You guys on the other end can feel the rope lose a bit of tension as Marlo steps off.
As I'm going along, could I use? Oh god, this might be dumb. Shape water to kind of make harden the ice a little.
Sure. Shape water is a cantrip?
Yeah.
How long does it last?
Does not. If you freeze water, it unfreezes in 1 hour.
Okay. What's your movement?
It is 25 feet.
25. So I'm gonna say it takes you 4 turns because it's half movement going across this. So 4 turns to get across. You could freeze up four cubes, four 5-foot cubes. That's what you would like to do.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next? I'll go.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Or Alton.
Alton can go. Someone want to roll for?
Oh God. You said acrobatics?
Yeah, or athletics, but I'm guessing.
That's a unnatural 20.
Stops halfway through, pulls out a Werther's, pops it. One hand's on the rope. The legs are like at a 45 as he's coming across. One hand's on the head. The hat as it's just, pelting him with snow. His gray hair is just going to one side. But
The hat's got like one of those tie-offs, like a bucket hat.
yeah,
He takes the pipe out of his mouth to put in the
yeah.
in the Werther's. They're even better when they're cold, just a little bit cold. Takes the sting off the pipe.
But he makes it across. Tushar's friend goes out, makes it. Kano, you see him make it about halfway, and he starts to slip, and you see his body like start to go up a little bit, and then you don't see anything, and he casts Misty Step, and he ends up over by you guys. Fuck. All right. I rolled like an 8. You had to use some magic. So then you have
Step sick.
Connell and Tushar are the
Yep.
last two on this side.
So I'll go next, just while the rope's tied off, then, and then Tushar, use on the other side.
I'll see you over there.
Sounds good.
Acrobatics.
That is a 3, but that turns to a 10 for a 20.
Much like Alton, you go out there with confidence, and you're like walking on the snow kind of feeling, and then whoosh, leg goes in, you reach up, you like miss the rope with one arm, you come back, grab the other arm, you look around, and luckily you're in the middle, and no one sees it, and you can kind of group and walk.
Hurt the old ego.
And Tushar, how do you want to get across?
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna fly low across, and he's kind of just getting the rope as he's
Okay.
going over.
You get to the other side. Tushar has the rope all tied up, and you can see you're now like on this. You guys are probably starting to get pretty packed. This 10 by 15 little cropping, and you can see another walkway up. This one just like 60-degree angle. Lots of steps. Same marching order?
As when we were first coming up the mountain, you mean?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Connell, Marlowe, Tushar, Alton, Dorspear, Brightbeard, and then
No pressure.
yes, ER. Is taking up the rear. Okay. Another 30-45 minutes goes, and you guys get from about 10-15 feet from this next landing. Connell, you start to hear the clicks, that sound. Sounds like they're walking like the outrim. Guys, you direct the group. Everybody like puts their back up. Wind and snow are just pelting your face. Yeah. Continues to walk along until you can't hear these sounds anymore.
Does it sound like it's just one, or are there like multiple?
Right now, right? From
Okay.
what you heard, I mean, yeah.
So, we're like, was it above us in like this outcropping?
Yeah, yeah.
How high up is it?
It's about 10 more feet until you can get to where you can see, what's happening up here.
It's that other Lord of the Rings scene
Yeah.
where they're hiding under the tree.
I am going to. Can we pop up there and take a look? See if the coast is clear? Your Spear, I'm gonna need some help.
You lift him up.
And
I'm just
as I
gonna, make
go
it
up,
as demeaning as possible, like under the arms, like he's a little child, just kind of lifting him casually.
as he does it, I'll activate my ring to go invisible. No one needs to see that.
All right. Hold on. Okay. Here. I'm going to just show you what you see as like you lift up to the last ledge and you peek your head up. The snow is just whipping like like almost like a tornado up here. But there's breaks in the waves and let's see. From here, it's just you. You're like tucked up right here. You can see these rock, what are they? Not stalagmites, but is it stalagmites?
Stalactites.
Stalactites that
Tight.
jut. You can see them like big, huge rock formations that are just extruding from this platform, which is about the size of arena, maybe 100 feet by 120 feet, and from the terrain up here, you gather that it's just sheer cliffs. Like you are at the peak of the mountain. Make a perception check while I'm doing this. Also, you see 10 feet to the right of you another one of those mines.
Okay.
And you can see just off to this side a guy with pointy short ears and these claws. Just turn around, look, steps to the side, and continues walking. What was your perception check?
Perception was a 26.
26. All the way up here, you can't see the source directly, but there is an let's see if I can. It's not gonna pick it up. Amber glow from above whatever this structure that you can see. So that's
The amber glow, is it similar to what we saw at the druid's house?
Similar to the Ruidus orbs that
Okay.
you have in your possession. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I will relay all that to the group. I only see one of those guys as he's walking around.
You see another pop up. Like you move your head a little bit further up and look over this one hump of snow, and you see another guy that's like not walking towards you, but kind of breaking off and walking the other side of the perimeter. Outside of that range, yeah, it's hard to make out, any, distinct details.
Okay. I want to relay that to the group. I'll use the communicators we have and just say, I see at least two, and there appears to be another orbed fragment in the distance.
What are you guys doing?
I look at Marlo.
If we get up here, we might be able to at least take some of them by surprise.
Marlo's gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. You see, as like you guys are moving around and having this conversation right here, as you move, the snow kind of just fills in your footprints, and making you more stealthy. So, give me stealth rolls, everybody, if that's what we're doing.
I think that's what we're doing.
Are you guys coming up on the cliff with me?
I think so.
There is Connell, you did pick up to the left this large rock formation that you could hide behind at ground level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hide there while I wait for the rest of the group.
Okay, so we'll put you like,
Yeah.
you guys can
Do we need to tie off a rope or anything to get the group up, or?
I mean, if you want, it could be handy, but you have, you have enough beefy boys that,
Okay.
you don't necessarily need it. It would be helpful if you had to flee, I guess.
Alright, I'll tie off some of the rope I have then, just to this outcropping. I'll see if I can...
Yeah, you can find like a rock to wrap it around and tie it to that's like fucking frozen into the ground. It's cold to touch.
Okay.
But you secure the knot. Alright. You guys are all tucked behind this.
Pass Without Trace is a plus 10, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I got a 22.
Is it... It's just plus 10, right? It's not advantage.
Nope, just that.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, Mr. Pan. Where'd you go? Alright. Brightbeard.
22.
22. Connell.
36.
36. Someone roll for Alton. Tushar.
24.
24. Dorspira.
19.
19. Okay.
Hey,
Marlo.
you.
17.
17.
17.
17 for both of you?
Yep. No, that was for Marlo. Sorry.
Alton? What do you...
That is 22.
20. And ER got 23.
Areen
So-
Bennett Jr.
Yeah, Areen Bennett.
Said Esquire.
Yeah,
2, 3,
you
4.
all are comfortable right now. You feel the pace without not comfortable. It's intimidating as fuck, but you're comfortable in your stealthiness. No one's picking up anything. No one's paying attention. See these two like move a little bit further away, Connell. One goes here.
Can I gather everyone around real quick before we do anything else?
Yeah.
This only takes a minute, but I'm gonna do a. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a hard one, but let's go 4th level. Motivational speech.
All right. What's your 1 minute speech?
It's only 6 seconds. Oh, is it 1 minute? Sorry, hold on. 1 minute? Yeah. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute to cast. Okay. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Lads. Today, we face a formidable, possibly a formidable foe. Creatures from Ruidus who dare threaten our land. Nay, but fear not, lads. We are warriors born and bred in... Well, I'm born and bred in these mountains. Well, not these mountains. Other mountains. But we are not easily intimidated. With our swords held high and our hearts filled with valor, we shall charge into battle shoulder to shoulder, with our friends by our side. As I look to like Marlowe and Durspira and Coddle and these moonmen may be strange and otherworldly, but we will show them the might of our steel. And that's it.
And what do you get from that?
You get 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
How many people are in our party right now?
Well, you guys have 6.
I give them to R5. Everybody but me. And then not the new guy. Sorry, new guy.
Okay.
So just Alton, Dorspira, Connell, Marlowe, and Tushar.
Gotcha.
You all get 10 temporary hit points. You have advantage on wisdom saving throws. If you are hit by an attack, it has advantage on the next attack. Yeah, if you're hit by an attack, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Damn.
Once you lose your temporary hit points, this spell is done.
Okay.
So as long as you have those temporary hit points, you should get advantage on your attacks after an attack. But it's only 10, so probably just going to be a one and done.
All right.
Who got that? Sorry.
You and Alton.
Okay,
And
that's
then the other 3. Pretty much the 5 other members of our party, because I can only affect 5 creatures.
Ready to run through a brick wall.
Yeah. Let's see here. That quicking gets louder. And all of you, for a second, hear in your minds the orb glows a little bit more off in the distance. What are you guys doing?
What did we hear in our minds?
Just a demonic kind of chuckle.
Got it.
I think the element of surprise is over, lads.
Oh. There's only one way to get through this shit.
I'm gonna activate my the gift of the chromatic dragon
Okay.
and put lightning damage coursing through my rapier.
All right.
Just so you guys will just see it just start to, like, as I say that, the blade of the rapier just starts arcing with lightning, surging. And look at Marlowe.
You see a bright figure now come out. You can't see his definitions, just a silhouette that's backlit by this energy that is just coming off of him. He starts making these sounds, and you can see this guy shift back. And this guy, Connell, you can see just move over. It looks like they're moving back to their...
I look at Marlowe and I say, I like just mouth like, now?
What do you want me to do?
Tell me to do it.
Do it. Plan B.
I'm gonna...
Violence. I choose
going
violence.
to run around the corner, I guess.
Like
To the
over
right.
here.
I want to line up with that guy. Can I see him?
This guy?
The
Or
big
this-
silhouetted guy the guy you were talking about.
Yeah, you
With
can
the-
see him.
I can see him.
Yeah,
He looks
but
like he's glowing, like backlit.
yep, he's about 150 feet from you.
Cool. I'm gonna just open up with a. Oh God. 7th level witch bolt.
What's the range on Witch Bolt?
Oh, it's 30 feet, so I'd have to get closer.
Yeah, he's a long ways away.
120 feet away.
Oh, longer than that, 150.
Oh. I will
I-
run as far as I can then to make the gap.
Okay. What's your movement? 25.
30. 30.
Okay, you can get right here.
Well, and you know what? We'll do it. We'll do a instead of what I was gonna do. We'll do a call lightning.
Call lightning.
Yeah.
As he runs out, could I aim a shot at the guy too?
Okay. Nemo spoke up first. I'm letting him do his thing, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no, sorry, not call lightning. Fuck. What's it called?
You,
Call lightning.
That's not what I meant though.
Oh, thunderbolt.
I think I just meant lightning bolt. Him.
you are still too far away.
Oh shit. So he's more than 120 feet away.
Yes, he is.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll just yell and scream.
As soon as
Yeah.
you yell, you gain their attention. In your mind, you hear a "Ah!" It's just a horrible scream, and you put your ears up. I need you to go ahead and make this would be
Somebody had to do it, guys.
Constitution save.
Somebody had to be the guinea pig. Oh, that's a 25, bitch.
25. Okay, so you take 3 points of damage. Just like covering your ears. And then let's go ahead and do initiative. Right there. All right. The rest of you are tucked back.
Damn it.
Connell, you
So fucking
you were
slow.
lying. And let me see. This one guy. And we got this. Okay. 20 and up.
Hold on.
Anybody?
I'm rolling for Alton. Hold on. 19 for Alton.
All right. 15 to 20. Anybody else?
17 for Marlo.
Okay. Alton. Marlo. 10 to 15.
Connell has 12.
10 for Dorspirit.
12 for Connell. Spear with a 12. Tushar? Nemo?
An 8.
8 for Tushar. 7 for Green. And 1 for Nemo. Okay. You guys want to take a quick break now and then go right into battle?
But you can get us,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. When we got the initiative set, I'm cool with that. Let me mute this. We'll be back in 10.
there's like the blacksmith down the road, and Connell's just like the fruit vendor, and
Yeah. I was thinking Alice in
People he met in
Wonderland
his
type
life.
shit.
yep.
And he just wants to watch us die.
Hey, Andy. DM question before we start.
Oh, I got a question as well.
That dragging gun, I can do. It does sneak attack, right? If you like crit or whatever, or not crit. If you do sneak attack, I don't know. Words are hard.
I gotta get back in the standing position for this. I can't sit through
Wait,
this.
fuck. All right, so wait, I've been on mute this whole goddamn time. Anyways, we're back.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I was talking to you guys, and I'm an idiot. That's fine.
You're not an idiot.
Things that really happen. I would say you're proficient in ranged weapons. You could have used Quinn's gun. This is magic.
I had that dragon gun we found.
Yeah, that's attunement, right?
I didn't think so, but maybe.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I don't have the item, so.
I want to say yes because it's a ranged weapon and you're skilled with ranged weapons. So under rules as written, I think that would be a yes.
Okay.
And what was your question before we get into combat, Terry?
Is there? You said the wind is blowing, correct?
There is.
Is it blowing in a general direction?
Not like that. It's like swirling, at this peak.
Okay.
Because counterclockwise. It's not. It doesn't seem to be like a controlled weather pattern.
Okay. I'm
It's
just curious. Thank you.
Blustery. All right. Alton is first, then Marlo. You guys are tucked behind this rock cliff. You see Brightbeard go out and think about a couple things. Say fuck and starts yelling at the guys. Gets both of their attentions. He reaches over his ears and kind of shrugs for a minute. Looks back at you guys. You can see both of these characters right here. And I don't know. Let me give you a higher angle. Is that easier for you guys?
Yeah. Top down view.
I'll do my best. You just tell me what you need. All right? You're like right here is where the party is.
Got those MySpace angles.
And this is Nemo. There's a guy all the way over here, and there's a guy right here.
And it's me, Alton, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say these gentlemen are within 60 feet, one of them, if I come up to this rock right behind Nemo?
Yeah, so Alton like moves right here. This one's within 60 feet right here.
Okay. Alton is gonna get behind that rock. There is a mine behind him, correct?
What? There's a mine in front of it. Him.
behind Alton.
Yes, yeah, he can maneuver around.
How much do those mines weigh, you think?
You guys never inspected them.
Ooh, okay. Alton's gonna take a chance then. Alton's gonna guess that it's between 1 to 5 pounds. The allowable range for catapult, and he's gonna catapult one of the mines 90 feet straight at the individual in front of me.
Sweet, roll for a hit. Or wait, is it an attack roll or is it a suck and save?
It looks like a dex save of 18.
Oh, a dex save. That's me. No, that's a failure.
Okay, so it takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage from the mine.
Okay. From the catapult? And
Yeah, from the catapult.
roll me 2d6 for the mine damage.
That's 5.
As the mine hits, you see the impact wrap around, like hit him back, take a step back, definitely does damage, and then poof, this dust of Rudis, and stands up and gets a little bit bigger, a little bit more imposing. Anything else, Alton? You've used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 feet of movement to get there. And then,
No, I believe that's it.
all right, Marlo, you are right behind Connell here.
And that mind is out of play.
Yep.
Can I see the silhouetted figure?
Up top?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
vaguely.
they were within like 150 feet.
150 feet.
Okay. Sorry, I have to
If
confirm
you
this because
moved-
I'm.
If you moved up 10 feet, you would be within 150. 10.
I don't think it will matter here because my range is 300 feet on this spell. I would like to control winds in a 100-foot cube of him, and use that to gust wind towards us, to kind of push him towards the battle.
Okay. Is it a save?
It
Against
is
it?
going to. Hold on a second. It is a strength save of 18. And I'm going to say this is a strong wind. So any ranged weapon attacks that enter or leave the cube pass through it have disadvantage on their attack rolls.
Okay.
And any creature moving against this must spend 1 extra foot of movement for each foot moved.
And how big is it?
It's a 100-foot cube
Oh.
that
alright,
I'm centering it on that one guy.
Okay. Yeah, so that's probably right here. All of this is gonna be just insane. Like, I'll move these out. You said 50, so centering, that would be about 50 feet. So that stone wall, inside that stone wall there, will be your square.
Cool.
For a 100-foot cube. He rolled
And
a
that's
20. He rolled a 21 strengths.
Ooh.
But he is going to take advantage of this a little bit and fly, like, make you believe that it happened, and then hover up. Anything else that you are doing?
I'm going to. Can I see my character a little? I want to climb up on that ice platform a little.
Like here?
Yeah, and just get to put my head over it so I can peek over and get like maybe some cover.
Okay.
And that's about it.
All right. That brings us to this guy's turn. He is gonna. Then action. Yep. Just run. What he does is he runs all the way across the battlefield. Brightbeard, you now see him 20 feet, off to your left-hand side, and then he spins back around, and he's going Okay. That brings us to Connell's turn.
Cool. Carrie, you said ranged weapons, right? Or disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. My other question is, am I considered hidden?
Currently,
I had the invisibility ring on too.
Yep.
Okay. I want to actually. One sec. I want to. Let me use this cool little feature called Steady Aim. So I can't move this turn, but I'm able to line up a shot on the far guy, the one at the very top.
Okay. Up here?
Yep, at the very top of the podium there.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to shoot that dragon crossbow pistol thing I have.
All right.
So I believe because of that, it would just be a straight roll now. Because range attack would be disadvantaged, and that gives me advantage. So.
Okay. Straight roll.
Ooh, 18.
18. Misses.
Damn.
Just like, as you shoot it, the pulse of energy like rips towards him, and he just manipulates a little bit of the crazy weather and shunts it just off.
Okay. That's actually my turn because that's a bonus action, so we're good.
Okay, you're right here. You are now visible because you made an attack.
Yeah.
That brings us to this guy. All right, what is his? Yep. All right. 5, 15, 20, 30. And then he has a jump bonus action. So he's going to then spring off and jump onto Brightbeard. And as he does this, he just comes down, and you see like this set where there should be about 5 eyes, but they're like grown over. A flat nose, pointy ears, and like almost circle mouth with these pointy teeth shooting out of it. The claws are made out of metal, and it just comes down, and it is going to use its evisceration feature. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's a 5.
5?
I have a wooden leg.
All right, that's 3, 11 plus 6, 17 points of slashing damage. And
Cool.
you take 10, 8, 10 plus 18, 19 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
And it's just like shredder hands, just like, and Brightbeard's like trying to fend him off, and he's just cutting you a million little cuts. That is his turn. Darspira.
Well, I can't see shit, and all I saw was dwarf run away from me. Screaming,
Yeah,
so,
you're still tucked behind.
Naturally, I also have to run in the general direction that he ran
Alright.
in.
Okay. So you come around. About, the Bravebeard's about 10 feet in front of you.
Is that all my movement? Right.
No, you still have.
Oh,
You have enough if you want to.
I will do our normal, and I will get a way that we will, if possible, do that. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, you can't get flanking.
Yeah.
because
No flanking. Okay.
you know, unfortunately, but
All right. Well, I will take out my hammer and activate the head.
oh,
Radiant glow. And that is a 34 to hit.
yeah, 34 to hit.
God damn.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
How'd you get a
He's gonna-
34?
It's a plus 16 with the head activated,
Oh.
and I rolled an 18.
Okay, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Someone-
I don't know what.
Yeah, we
Anyways.
should revisit that at some point in time, because
Yeah, we're cool. We can talk about it.
someone
But
was
yeah, I'm
drunk
just
when
gonna
he gave it to you.
do. I was gonna do a first level smite for now.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. Hold on, man.
This is
Hold on, lost the die. So that is 9, 13, 15, 24 points of damage on the first hit.
all right. Just come up like, straight across, like breaking all of the contact he has with Nemo. You know, just like an uppercut. You know, helping him from that situation. Second attack.
Yeah, second attack is a 28.
Yeah, that's
All right, same thing, just first level. And that one is way better. That is 10, 18, 25, 34 points of damage.
jeez. All right, 34. So that's 58 points. All right, come back around over the top, crushing like right where his shoulders are, and here you hit it, and the impact isn't like hitting flesh. It looks flesh, but something is breaking the like suppressing the damage.
All right. Well, I'll just for my free action, I'll just look over to Nemo and give him a little head nod, and also a little worried because I see him. I'm assuming very bloodied and ripped up. So
I definitely didn't just lose half my hit points in one turn.
no, you're fine. Just a flesh wound.
I'm cool. Cool.
All right, cool. That is it.
All right, it is now this guy's turn. It is his turn. He is gonna fly back over. I need Oh, he can't do that. Okay. Instead, he's gonna fly down, run over to the orb, and spend his action doing something there. That brings us to Tushar.
Okay.
You're still behind the rock here.
Right. That second guy is like way in the back still, right?
Yeah, you didn't even see that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. And you know, if as you peek around, you can see Dorspira and Nemo kind of, you know, engaging with one, but it's taken the damage, and you know, there's a lot of red flying around Nemo right now.
Right on. Okay. Not sure there is much. All right. I'll go over to Nemo's left, but not in range of the creature.
All right,
So
you like
his
hop
left
up.
rear. Yeah, up fine. Yeah, up is fine.
Okay.
And I will hit it with a ray of frost. So let me roll for that. This is a 12 hit.
A 12 misses.
Okay. All right. I miss.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. We are just gonna run over here and oh yeah, direct impact doing. Where am I? Oh. 15. Okay. Nemo, like right over your head, these 3 arcane bursts slam into the creature. Pushing him like almost, up to Dorspear's height, then back down. That is his turn. Nemo, you are up.
Oh, I'm up. Cool. Cool. I guess I'm gonna take a page out of Connell's book, and I'm gonna grip the rapier and cast Booming Blade on it.
All right.
I showed him how to do that.
I'm going to attack the guy in front of me with my rapier.
All right.
Well, that's a 27.
27 hits.
All right, hold on, there's gonna be some math happening here. So that's 11 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Let me just double check it. That does. Okay, hold on. It's 1d8 thunder damage. It's 2d8 thunder damage. Sorry. Right when he first gets hit, and then if he moves, he gets something else.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll get an extra 2d10 or 2d8 if he moves.
Right, yeah. Okay, so it's 2d8. 6 points of thunder damage.
All right.
He'll also take because I've imbued it with lightning. It will also take a d4 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And I think while I'm here, I might as well use one charge for my last charge on the blade to add a d4 of cold damage.
All right.
3 points of cold damage.
As you lock on, stabbing into him, you pull the rapier out, and he stands leaking this like green liquid, and you see like hoses kind of sticking out of it, and the suit goes and it falls down, and then the head splits open, and this little like insectoid like floats up. You and Dorspira are in range. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
+3.
And I have a question.
Yes.
Before this happens. I still have a bonus action. Does this happen before I can use my bonus action?
This is like a reaction to your last attack.
Just double checking.
Yep.
+3 is a 15.
15 for me as well.
15. So you take half damage, and that's a poor roll. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you each take 5 points of psychic damage as like your minds are just thrown into chaos with thoughts. And they're like pains, like over information overload, and you like almost buckle and stand up, and now you can see this tiny insectoid just floating. He can't do anything. It's still your turn.
I would like to cast Shatter at its lowest form as a bonus action with my meta magic.
Okay.
10 feet away from where Dirt Spear won't get hit, but I would like to destroy that little bug thing.
Alrighty, is that a save?
It is a save.
Okay.
It is a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 3d8 thunder damage.
17.
That is my DC, but he will take half.
All right.
So 6 points of thunder damage.
Points. Like the backblast of it shoots it like close to you, and it sinks down, and it is dead.
I imagine like I stabbed him, and then that thing happened, and I catch it with my eye, and I just like finger gun some thunder damage at it.
Yeah, shoot him into the snow. And
Actually, no. I'd like to back up. Full Metal Alchemist style, like just snap my fingers, and at the snapping of my fingers, thunder comes out.
Beautiful. Anything else?
I believe that is all I got.
All right. And at the end of this round, you guys start to feel the
The
ground.
guy in front of us is dead.
Yes, this guy is dead. Put a red dot there for a body.
Sure.
As we get into the next round, top the round, initiative 20, you guys start to feel the ground shake and spinning out like a burrowing shark shoots up. You know, kind of like jumping out of the water, I imagine it, and slams down. And this large two-armed bipedal insectoid comes out. It almost looks like any of you guys been around Hupperduke, the Gnomish miners, but definitely futuristic and insectoid. And you hear the chink, chink, chink of its mandibula just slicing as it looks around at you guys. But that's all that happens with him. That brings us to Alton and then Marlowe.
In true Alton fashion, I was on mute. Are these two creatures, they look to be 20 feet apart from each other, correct?
You can't see the one creature. This creature,
Ooh.
you can't see. Right here?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can, am I able to see the divot, that represents the mine next to this big guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Centered on that point, I want, Alton is going to cast a gravity sinkhole through his staff of dudamancy, centered on the point of the mine.
Like this one right here?
No, the one closest to the creature. Yeah.
Right
Yes.
Here? All right. And what's the range on that?
It is a range of 120 feet, but the affected area is 20 feet, a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Crushing force forms at a point you can see within range. It's a con saving throw. 5d10 force damage if you fail, and you're pulled in a straight line towards the center of the spear.
That's a con save is a 23.
Ooh, that saves.
It's a big beefy boy.
Half as okay. You take half as much, and you're not pulled. So 5d10 halved. That's 2, 4, 21 half to 10
10. 10 points. Okay.
of force damage.
Yep.
Just run into the bathroom. If I get hurt or die, let me know.
Will do. Okay, and you see him like just like maintaining his above groundness. Like he's not sinking in. But takes a little bit of damage. Anything else for Alton? He's right there.
No.
Also, roll me 2d6. This minus gone.
That's 9.
9. Alton notices this as the mine implodes and the dust of it comes up. It's like sucked into these suits, and he can see it like charge them up a little bit. It's not doing damage. It is aiding them.
Oh shit! Beware of the mines. They help these creatures. Oh fuck! Oh shit! That's his turn.
All right, Marlo, it's your turn. You are
Oh,
over here.
Hey.
You can see this big guy.
That's the big shadowy creature. He didn't seem bothered by my winds at all. Correct?
No.
No, and this guy just came out of nowhere.
Yep. He came like after you saw the guy that was manipulating your winds like fly back, and the orb shined a little bit brighter, and then this happened. So, like again, you guys are experienced adventurers, so please,
Yeah. Okay, so that was a concentration spell, and I'm going to drop my concentration once I realize that it's not working. And I would like to cast a third level healing spirit to show up right by Nemo and Dorspira.
okay.
And that's friendly green giant.
The green giant. I got it.
Yeah, the jolly green. Jace.
I literally printed like a Jolly Green Giants one. Whatever. All right, we'll use that. All right. Does he heal right away?
So it says for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So
Okay.
that's open to interpretation. So
Yeah,
I would say
it's when-
probably it's
when the-
turn.
Yeah, when the player's turn at the beginning of their turn, they get the healing,
Yep.
or when someone walks through it.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. So you have that up. Roll me for the healing, and we'll divvy it out as the player's turn happens.
Okay. I said third level, so it's 2d6. It is 8 health points.
Okay. That brings us to this guy, and he's right here. He's gonna spin out, climb around this, and jump at Dorspira, like landing on the dead body of the guy he was scouting with, and Dorspira, the gnarly, like rusted metal claws, just start slicing into you at like an unbelievable speed. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, sir.
What if I don't wanna? That is a 9. I'm not
A
doing
9?
that.
Okay, you suffer 12, 18, 23 points of 23 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 6, 12, 20. 23 points of necrotic damage. As he's just. This area right here is just all covered in blood now. All the snow, like every little blood drip looks like it's 10 times worse because that's what happens in the snow. It looks like a murder fucking scene.
Feels like a murder fucking scene.
Yeah, and then he is going to. No, he can only do one or the other. So that's the only thing. He's going to stay right there and like right in your face, like in your fucking face. And you hear it in. He doesn't talk. You hear these guttural screams in your head. Like it's fucking like telekinetic kind of shit. Like your walkie-talkies. All right. That's his turn. Connell, you are up.
Cool. How far am I from the guy attacking Dorspira / Nemo?
About 25 feet.
Okay.
But it's
I am
getting
gonna
pretty
do this-
crowded in there. So
That's
Like-
fine. I'm going to do this really cool thing called Blade Song as my bonus action.
all right.
And that increases my walking speed by 10 feet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try to run past Nemo and
Get over
flank
here.
the guy if I can. I have 40 feet of movement.
I would say with this, you are flanking with Dorspira now.
Perfect.
Yep.
I am going to pull out this new loot, pop out the rapier in it, and I'm going to look at Nemo and just say, "This is how you do it," and cast a booming blade.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
1 second. Oh, so close. That's a 29 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. That is 13 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
8 points of thunder damage,
All right.
and
You're flanking.
One
So sneak
second.
attack.
yep. Just gotta load up these D6. That's a lot of them. 18 points of sneak attack damage.
So 14. That's 30. Okay. 32 on my end. And what you recognize as like you pull the truss rod out of the loot, you know, and it's a short rapier. It's like in between a dagger and a rapier, but we're gonna use rapier damage. And you shove it like under, like along his spine, like where the spine would be. You first, as you pierce through, you cut one of these tubes inside this thing, and it starts leaking this green liquid on the ground. And you shove it up more, and it resists some of the initial damage. But then you find the impact and shake it. It's fuck. That's a good shot. It's still fucking.
Yeah. And that is my turn.
All right. That brings us to green guy, which is dead. Dorspira, you are up.
I'd like to rage, please.
Alrighty. You certainly can.
Cool.
All right.
And yeah, we're just gonna take a little swing. It's like Mike and I planned this. That would be a natural 20.
Woohoo!
So we're at a second level. Do this. So hold on here.
Split the damages, please.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. So for that, that's actually kind of sad. That is 6, 12 for just the hit. And then it is 28 for that, and then plus 9. So 28, 12 is 40, plus 9 is 49, plus 2 for my rage is 51 points of damage.
How do you
For
want
second
to
level.
smack this down?
So like, what is Kyle kind of like holding him in place with that rapier, like a
Yeah.
little bit, like the way he stabs him?
You
All right,
do
I'm
it
just gonna pop
as
the
he-
head off.
Yeah, but as you like swing the head, like hit the head, it crushes in, and it splits as it like slowly like slides off the body, and this floats out of it. I need Connell, Nemo, and Brightbeard to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Plus 3.
Nemo and Brightbeard.
Yeah,
Both of you.
Brightbeard too. Yep.
Nemo and
uh,
Brightbeard.
Another. Did I say Nemo and Brightbeard?
Yeah.
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 What kind of save am I doing? I got hung up on that.
Intelligence. Sorry.
That's okay. Ouch. 6
Okay.
plus 3.
Yep.
Plus 3.
I have a,
9.
9. All right.
I got 26.
All right. 26.
And I got another natural 20 for 22.
Okay. So Brightbeard, you take 16, 18, 21 points of psychic damage,
Cool.
and Connell and Dorspier, you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
R.I.P.
And-
motivational speech.
Guys, I gotta make like one of these little insectoids, but it's just floating up by his head right now.
So we got little guy floating around here.
Yeah, it's just screeching.
All right.
It's like screeching
so-
in your head.
Are we still flanking
Yeah.
a floating guy? All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna take my second hit at this little floaty boy. That one is only 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
You fucking baseball hit this guy, and he flies into like over towards Alton's gravity sinkhole, and then the gravity, like the draw to the sinkhole, just sucks him in, and yeah, he goes ah, and he goes in there. That was Stanton's 485-foot home run. The other
God,
day.
that thing was a fucking bomb, man.
That's what you just did. And now, so in this instant, you both see these suits that had this in there. So, anything else, Dorsphere? That was 2 attacks. You still have movement. You're raging. This guy is like on the edge of this sinkhole. I don't know if you would. What would you like to do?
You know, a smarter man would stay still, but whoever said Dorspier had intelligence, we are going for that big motherfucker.
All right. So, how do you want to like scoot around the right?
Yeah, scoot around, but I got 30 feet, so however
Okay.
close that gets me.
You were here 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet, and you see one of those
Mines?
Mines.
Yeah, okay. I will plant my ass at 20 feet then.
Okay. This guy's still probably 10, 15 feet from you currently.
Cool. Bonus action, yeah, spit a little blood. Or a lot of blood. Probably a lot of blood.
Right. Yeah. That brings us to Shar.
How far away is the big guy from where I am now?
Oh, about 35 feet.
Okay. Let me think. Is
Sorry.
Nemo's covered in blood, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Nemo is definitely covered in blood.
Some of it is. I'll hop down and let me see if where did I stick that.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry, guys. Dorspira, 8 points of healing from the
Thank you.
thing, and Connell, yours. We did your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm full health
Yep.
anyway, though.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Tushar, you also gain 8 points of hit points as you step into this.
Nice. And I'm just gonna do my gift of the chromatic dragon, which is just what I've got from my powers. It's 4 points of healing to Brightbeard.
All right. Anything
And,
else?
How much healing?
It's only 4. I rolled low.
4.
And then eight from the spirit.
Well, I would
Yeah.
get that on my turn, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, and then that's it.
All right. Yeah, it's just gonna shoot another arcane burst. Here, that one. Like as he releases this burst, it shoots off, and then the sinkhole just takes it and sucks it. And that brings us to Nemo. You get to 8 points of healing.
8 points of healing.
Yep, and it is your turn.
Sorry for the camera being off. What do I got in front of me here? I got nobody right in front of me.
You got no
This
one
big
in
boy?
front of you. You just have this guy currently on the battlefield, the big guy.
Where's Bright and Shiny?
Bright and Shiny can't see anymore.
Where was he last? I saw
On-
him.
On the top of the roof of this
Yeah, whatever,
building.
This is really
back here.
dumb to do this, but sure, why not? I'm dumb. Maybe not now. Let's do a. I'm gonna give myself a 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Cause, ow. For 15 points of healing.
There you go. It's 23, 20. That's 27
needed
points of
that.
healing. That's good.
I needed
Wow.
that. That was my. Is it alright if I use a sorcery point to use that for my bonus action, or I already said it, so I can use it as my action?
Okay. Either way.
I already said it, so we'll go. Look, you know what? Whatever. I will go 3rd level Witch Bolt on Big Boy.
A big boy? Okay. Is that a save?
No, that
Or
isn't a
you rolled a
stat.
hit. Yep.
I didn't hit.
What'd you roll?
It was an 11.
Nope. That misses. Gets sucked into Alton's gravity sinkhole.
That's it.
That's it? All right.
I'll move. I'll move to the left.
Like, oh, this way?
Sorry. Yeah, that my left. Yeah, the first one went to.
All right,
towards,
you like
Connell's
step
direction.
over this, and as you get to the other side of Connell, you see one of those mines, kind of.
Oh shit!
Yeah, blocking.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I'll go to the right. Maybe I'll go to the right then.
Okay, so you cut back. You see one of those mines, but this one over here is a little bit easier to skirt around. You can
Yeah, I'll
Stay-
skirt around it.
stay
Go
tight.
around the other side of that stalagmite tight.
Yep, and get here. You can
Yeah,
see
as far as I
another
can.
mine right there.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Works for me. All right. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're gonna do this top of the round. This time, you guys see 2 beams come from the sky. shooting straight down. Make a big impact. And from there, you see two of these creatures here. Let me see if I can get close enough. Kind of. Predator, is that which one is it? I mess them up.
Predator.
Yeah.
Also, where do you get those?
I did a Kickstarter. I got them for the shop, and the great thing is, anybody listening, all right, Flesh of Gods is the creator of these minis, and they come up with fucking stat blocks, like custom made, things with cool abilities, as you guys are starting to find out. I just recently started using these. I should have been using these for a long time. And you can buy them on my shop. So,
What's your shop?
ShopandDND.com. All right, back to the combat. Or actually, I was going to say, why don't we stop at this round, even though it's a little early? Because we have a little bit more here, like more than a round or two. I think.
Yeah.
I think if we're gonna stop mid-combat, this is.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah,
That's
and
fair.
then just plan for next session. You be fucking with some fucking goddamn aliens. So these guys
Damn.
don't fuck
Working
around.
with some aliens.
Dude, seriously, I'm gonna have to send you pictures
I'll
of these
get
things.
with some aliens.
They're so awesome. They're so awesome. So we're gonna end tonight a little early, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with Diaries of WImpy Graviturgist. This weekend we have session 3 of Tim's campaign, which I got a little excited over last time because I like it. So you should tune in. It's a fun time.
Good. It'll be fun.
How would someone know when to tune in though?
Oh, I don't know.
They should
Roll
like
your
and
phone dice
subscribe
and
and
pray
hit our
to your
notification
God.
buttons.
Mike and Mike. You just got Mike. All right. I think that's it. So,
Take care of your nipples, everyone.
yes.
Yeah.
Or Darspiro will show you his. Ew.
Remember, they always point north.
Yeah.
Always point north.
All right. I'm signing off.